Hello and welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about life's purpose. So some of us know what our life's purpose is, others don't. Some of us don't know what our life purpose is until we get to the end of it. I knew that my life purpose was being at home for Gordon. And there's things that I've sacrificed, but I would make the same choice over and over and over again. I was very involved. Well, I still am to a degree, but I was exceptionally involved in his school work. We would do our homework together, or our homework, you see. We would do his homework together, and I'd test him. And at the end of last year, Gordy had turned 16, and he came to me and he said, "Mom, I need to talk to you about something. I would like to start doing more of my homework on my own in my bedroom." So I was like, okay. And I still need your help when I learn, because Gordon learns by teaching, and I now understand high school maths, fortunately, because he's a very good teacher. But that's how he learns. He teaches me what he's learnt at school, and then every now and then he'll like pop a question and, "Did you understand that, Mom?" And sometimes it's gone straight over my head, but I now understand high school maths, which I never did when I was in high school. So I said, okay, that's fine. We make a deal. Your marks drop and we go back to where we were. But he'd come to me and said to me that he needs to be more independent. So I had to give him that independence. He needs to grow. And as his mother and somebody who adores him, I needed to let him grow. But now we're sitting in a situation where my purpose for the past 16 years had been, well, not quite, for the past 10 years, had been Gordon and his schoolwork. That is what I revolve my day around. My husband works overseas, so my day is revolved around being there for him and being there for Gordon. And now suddenly a huge part of my day was gone. And I didn't know what I was going to do with it. It was like losing my job. I didn't know what I was going to do with my day. It just like stretched out of me. My life stretched out in front of me and I could not see the horizon. I cried a lot. I should have tapped, but in those days I didn't know about tapping. And then I thought, okay, well, my purpose is still for Gordon. It's still being Gordon's mom and Anna's wife. Those are still my major purposes in life. But what can I do for me? Because I'm now getting to the age and the stage where they're not going to need me as much, especially Gordon. And I need to find something to fill that time, otherwise I'm going to drive myself mad. So I thought, okay, well, let's have a look at what I can do. Creative, so maybe I should go down the creative side. But I didn't want to work for anybody else because I still want to be able to, when Gordon is doing his exams, to be there to be taught. And when my husband comes home, I still want to be there, that I can dedicate my time to him. So I thought, okay, what can I do? And it happened quite by accident. I decided I wanted to give a friend of mine, whose nickname is B, a bracelet with a B on it for her birthday, for her 50th birthday. Well, then COVID happened and all sorts of things. And I looked and looked and looked and I couldn't find it. And I thought, you know what? I am creative enough. I can make this. So I made her a bracelet with a bee on it. And I showed another friend of mine and she said to me, "No, you've got to do this. This is what you've got to do." So I started making these silver bracelets with charms on. And I cannot tell you how my business has grown. It has been beyond my wildest dreams. Now, one of the things that I do is I positive talk, I manifest, and I just go out there and I've made these bracelets and people say to me, "Phew, you're so talented." And I think, really? Okay. But then I started saying to myself, no, you've got to believe you're talented. You've got to believe in yourself, because if everybody is saying this, then perhaps you are. So these are them. I've got two of them on at the moment. These two I never take off. This one is a little turtle, because my dad took us on a turtle breeding program once. So that's my daddy bracelet. And then This one is dedicated to a cat I had that just disappeared. And I used to call her my witch cat, so because she was black. So there is a little witch with a cat sitting next to her. And then these are my little charms that I put on all my bracelets, a little lotus flower, because I have, oh, you can't see it because it's under my watch. I have a lotus tattooed, it's going to be upside down now, but it's tattooed on my wrist that says just breathe. So on those days when I'm taking big strain and things are overwhelming me and I look down, it says to me, just breathe. And then I remember, okay, just breathe. We need to get that oxygen into our bodies. And that's how I found my second course in life. So if you are at a stage in your life where you are going, what am I going to do with the rest of it? Because everything that I have been doing is now coming to an end. Where do I go from here? The first thing you need to think of is, what am I good at? What's my passion? Because if you can do your passion as a job, you'll never work a day in your life. And this is how I feel about it. When I make my bracelets, I also make necklaces, all in silver and Swarovski and other crystal stones. I also have a range that is healing crystals, and I make jewelry that you can wear. They sort of boho. It's sort of boho jewelry, but it's elegant boho jewelry, so that you can wear if you go out to somebody's house for lunch, or if you're going shopping, or it's just everyday jewelry that makes you feel that extra bit of zhuzh. So what is your zhuzh? Are you good at numbers? Could you do people's books for them? Are you artistic? Could you get a canvas out and paint it? Are you good at decorating? Could you do that? There's 1,000,001 things that we can do out there. You just need to find your passion and dogs, lots of them. You need to find your passion. You need to find that thing inside you that excites you. You need to find, I explain it by saying, I feel like a champagne bottle that is being opened. You know, when all those bubbles start coming to the top and then boom, out it goes. That's how I feel when I'm beading and when I'm making my jewelry. That is how I feel. So find that thing that makes you feel like a bottle of champagne that is just about to be open. If you've enjoyed my video, send me the thumbs up, of course, as always, and tell me in the comments below, tell me, what is it that you feel makes you into that champagne bottle? We will see you later in my next video. Subscribe, share, and don't forget to ring the bell if you want to hear from me again. Thank you so much. Bye.